Well, Grant, we're back underway for pre-season at HTC. How's it been for yourself and the girls since coming back?
Yeah, it's great to be back. First and foremost, being in amongst the environment and the squad, and we've started really well. The girls are working really hard already. So, just delighted to see everyone and have some new faces in the door and some old. But yeah, good to be back.
Speaking of the old, how are they getting on with the new faces in the door that you just touched on there? How is the whole team as a group?
Yeah, I mean, so far so good. Probably not had any time to fall out yet, but no, look, I think it's always been a welcoming group here, and I don't think that's changed. But fairly instantly, you can see some new relationships forming with the new players, and a mixture of the previous squad are still here to integrate them as well. So. Look, it's a good environment. I think it's something I find quite important for the players to work and get on and be able to learn and express themselves, and I'm quite big on that sort of stuff. So thankfully we've got a good dynamic here, and I think the players we've brought in have already brought their own mentality into the group, and equally we'll learn from them as much as they will from us, and so it's really good start.
Perhaps an opportunity as well to maybe give an update on the team to the supporters. Is there anything going on that's worth mentioning?
I think a couple of longer term girls, Ailey Adams and Rachel Boyle, are now back on the pitch. Still a little bit limited, but at various levels. But good to see them away from purely gym conditioning work there. So that's positive. Rosie Livingston, we have obviously had to just be very careful with her, being a kind of back issue, but she's been down to a specialist down south, and we're just waiting for final sign-off. Seems to have healed this time, recovered a lot better than last. So yeah, just waiting on the final go-ahead. She'll probably miss the first little part of pre-season and maybe the start of the season, just while we get her up to speed, but she's a lot closer than we expected at this point, so it's really positive for her.
That's great news. On that, obviously you've got a game this Sunday coming against Birmingham Thistle. It'll be great to get pretty much a full squad, bar Rosie out in the park then.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is what it's all about this time of year. We'll have had a couple of weeks of hard work by then, and it's really then just allowing the players that stimulus of being on the pitch again, and we'll rotate the squad, and it'll be a bit of a mixed up 11 at times, but that's what the games are for. We need to see everyone on the pitch. They need to all get that stimulus of being back out there and understanding what a match is like again. So we're looking forward to the match and first one back, and we'll be rusty. There's nothing surer, but good to have everyone in and involved, hopefully for Sunday.
And I'm sure yourself and the girls will also be very excited for a trip to Alicante. It's finally some sunshine that we've missed out on dearly in Scotland this summer. How excited are you for that? Yeah,
look, probably too much sun for us when we go there, but no, look, it's a good. These trips are always good for the team bond. You go away together, you're stuck with each other 24/7. You get to know each other so well, good, bad, and indifferent, and know how to manage each other, and. So yeah, that'll be our next phase of hard work after the first couple of pre-season matches. But yeah, just good time to get the hours together and talk through various aspects of how we're going to be this season, hopefully. But for these relationships again, just to be developed and just to keep forming this environment that we want here.
Perfect. And of course, that sort of brings us into the season itself. Fixtures, of course, have been released. What's your views on how that went?
Yeah, look, I think there's no, it's the old-fashioned thing to say. There's not any easy games, and first game against Thistle, a team that took a lot of points from us last season. So yeah, absolutely difficult start going away to them. There's no doubt about that. But they'll be a new team. We're a new team. You just have to go and see where you're at in these ones. But look, it's the start, and that's what we're all here for. We want the competition. We want to do well. We want to do better than we did last year. And that's when you get the fixtures, that's your time. You start to get the excitement building.
Yeah. Brilliant. Thank you, Grant.
No worries.
Cheers.